Serious trauma detected. Vital signs critical.
Turret! KO! Grenade! Got a camera here! Uh-oh. There's a grenade! Going to throw! Target spiked! Watch out! There's a grenade! They threw a grenade! There's a grenade! I got you covered. Taking the shot. Hey! Hit him now while they're patching up. That was close.
with them!
Grenade! Here! They threw a grenade! Firing arrow! Shit! Grenade! Arm assault! Shit! He's down! Shit! Grenade! Fuck!
Visual is negative! The hell? Ugh.
What's up guys, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's video is going to be a very powerful solo skill build. This build's going to be perfect for anyone who is new to the game or anyone who is a veteran of the game. This is the build that I use to solo legendary missions. If you guys would like to see me do this, I do it on stream every now and again. I do stream every single week on Twitch. Link will be in the description. This build was showcased in my top 3 PVE builds. This was last week, and I really wanted to bring this out as a separate build video. I did mention that when I made that video last week, and I'm happy to bring you guys this build. Now, I didn't really come up with a crazy name for it, but this is my favorite skill build to use when playing solo or in a team. This works just as good in a team because you will be healing your teammates so much as well. So this is by no means just a solo build. You guys can use this in any kind of content, legendary, heroic, whatever it may be. But for the most difficult content in the game, legendary missions and things like that, this is perfect for you. You can do over 6 million damage a shot with your turret and heal yourself. One little stim from your hive will heal you entirely. You can stay alive and dish out huge amounts of damage while just relaxing behind cover. It is actually a really fun build to use. The nice thing about it as well is that our gun hits for over 212,000 a shot. So you can 2-mag a golden NPC. It's really, really nice with the capacitor assault rifle. So, specialization. Now, you can use a few different variations. You could go for Firewall for the armor kit, Technician for the extra skill tier, but I definitely recommend utilizing the mortar turret. It is just too powerful and easy to use, and you don't need to rely on skill haste. Now, the gloves that we are using are going to give our hive a high amount of skill haste because it scales. So don't worry about that, and this comes back every about 10 to 12 seconds. So make sure the artillery turret is activated. We do get some nice modifications for it as well. Then we do get extra explosive damage. Very, very nice. Make sure all of this is activated. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it's very, very nice. It increases burn resistance as well by 20%. The armor kits give you weapon handling if you guys weren't aware. And one of the best things, we ignore explosions. Can only trigger once every 60 seconds. So every 60 seconds you ignore an explosion. You guys know those turrets. The beep, 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 beep turrets from those characters that just shoot them with the lightning bolts. Very annoying, and this will help you mitigate that. So, assault rifle damage is activated. Now, you can use whatever secondary weapon you would like. So, secondary weapon, I got the designated hitter. This gives me more healing. One shot in the head, 40% skill repair. And the card custom, if you want to use the technician, you get an extra skill tier, have an extra red or a blue. This gives me an extra skill tier. So, if you really wanted to run a blue or yellow or a red, you could do that and then have tier 6. Because it's quite important to have tier 6. So, let's look at the build. So we have got the capacitor. Very, very nice assault rifle. The modifications on this gun are actually quite astounding considering it's generally for hybrids or skill builds. We have 10% crit chance, 30% crit damage, amazing, and then 10% weapon handling, which is accuracy, stability, reload speed, and swap speed. So if we have a look here, this also gives us a huge amount of skill damage. Now, if you add it up, it's a lot, and it really makes a big difference. It takes out damage from like 4.5 million over 6 million when you're fully stacked out of 40, and we also get 7.5 weapon damage for every yellow that we use. This gun is a must, and the crazy thing about this build is this is a shooting build. You should not just sit behind cover. I like to relax, and this is one of the easiest builds to use in the game in my opinion, because you don't have to worry about dying. You never use an armor kit, but you can also shoot your gun and dish out quite decent amounts of damage. So I definitely recommend you guys get up in there and shoot the NPCs, and it benefits you because you're dealing damage and stacking skill damage as well. So let's have a look at the build itself. We have got 6 skill tiers. Obviously we need that. 3 Empress International. Now that is best in slot by far. I'm going to explain to you guys why. Then we have 1 China Light for explosive damage, and then 1 Alp Summit for the repair skills, which repairs our skills like shields, or it'll actually repair our artillery turret as well, but it repairs us as an agent and our teammates. So we can heal quite a lot with this build, and the talents that we are going to go for I'm going to explain very shortly. Empress International Mask. So we have got the 3-piece, which gives us skill health, skill damage, and skill efficiency. Now skill efficiency is going to give us everything. 10% skill haste, skill damage, duration, status effect, repair skills, everything that goes with skills attributes. And it's very, very nice because we get a bit of everything. So that's why this is definitely best in slot for any kind of skill build. The 3-piece Empress International is a must use. So on every single piece I've gone for either repair skills, skill haste, or skill damage, because the whole point of this build is trying to heal ourselves as much as we possibly can, and our teammates if you want to use this in a team, and also do as much explosive damage as possible. So let's have a look and see what modifications I use. On the mask I use 20% repair skills. On the other 2 pieces I also use repair skills modifications. Like I say in all my videos, you guys can gauge and balance it out how you want. Do you want more skill haste? Do you want more skill damage, maybe more healing? That is completely up to you, but that's what I recommend rolling on every single piece. The holster, we've got skill damage and skill haste, knee pads, skill damage and repair skills. Then the second brand set bonus is going to be explosive damage from the China Light Industries 1 piece. Very, very important. I've got skill damage, repair skills, again repair skills modification with kinetic momentum. This is going to give us a lot of damage and healing. Also take note, the 15% explosive damage will make our turret hit way harder. So the nice thing about kinetic momentum is that we actually get 30% skill damage and 60% repair skills, because it's 15% per side. So how I look at it is, you see the ball going to the right. There's normally 2 balls, one going to the right, one going to the left. One's for your left skill, one's right, one's for your right skill. When one's fully charged, that's only going to be 15% skill damage, for example. When both of them are charged, it's 30, and then same being for the other one. 30% one, then 60% for 2 for skill repair, which is going to heal your skills and heal you as an agent and your teammates. So this gives us so much utility, and the nice thing about it is because we have got a turret and a hive, it doesn't count when one of our stims go out. When your hive's down, when your turret's down, or not on cooldown, it does stack up. So if you use like a chem launcher, it will cancel it out. So you need to utilize what I'm using. Otherwise, you won't get the full amount of healing and damage from the chest piece talent. Then the backpack. We have got this beautiful Alp Summit bag with repair skills and skill damage and skill haste modification. Like I said, you can put repair skills, whatever you would like, with shock and awe. The great thing about this is it works in perfect unison with, or they work together so well, because we get skill damage and repair skills once again from shock and awe. And because the artillery turret puts the NPCs on the bleed, they will be bleeding harder, and we will be getting the skill damage and repair bonus by 20% for 20 seconds from shock and awe constantly, which is very, very nice. This also increases status effect as well, so just take note of that, guys. Also, the 1-piece Alp Summit gives our hive a lot more kick, and we can heal ourselves and our teammates much more. Then the final piece is going to be the BTSU gloves. Farm, Camp, White Oak, or just gloves targeted loot, and hopefully you guys will pick these up. Very, very nice. Best in slot for hive builds. We have got repair skills, skill haste, and grants 15% hive skill haste per skill tier. Very important. So when we detonate this, as you saw from the footage, it destroys it and then gives me overcharge, thus giving me my turret more power, and also recharging my hive completely within a couple of seconds. It's very, very vital for solo play as well, and it gives your whole team your teammates, so it's very, very strong. So make sure you guys use it. The cooldown's only 2 minutes, so best in slot. Very, very nice. And this build is very powerful, guys. As you saw from the gameplay, I use this all the time. This is my go-to. Let's have a look at the statistics and we'll go through the skills. You guys can pause the video if you would like to see. Like I said before, you must never gauge a build just on its statistics. It's better in practice rather than just on paper. So, skill haste is actually 76% skill haste, which is quite decent. You don't have to go for that much if you don't want to. Then let's look at the skills themselves. So we have got the artillery turret. Make sure you guys put the right modifications. Plus 10% damage, plus 1 extra mortar, and then skill haste. It's really up to you what kind of modifications you have. Just make sure you put the specialization ones on. Then health, repair charges, very important, and then healing. So we've got 225k in PvP and 370k in normal PvE. Very, very nice with 36 charges. Great, heals me instantaneously. Must have. These two skills work perfectly with shock and awe and kinetic momentum with the BTSU gloves. I love this build. Big damage, big survivability, and it's one of my best solo or group skill builds in this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll be seeing everybody in the next video. Peace out, guys.